Hey guys, back on for a new project tonight. Wasn't sure if I was going to get on tonight or not, but was able to. So anyway, tonight we're going to be starting with a new project. Been wanting to do this for a little while now, mainly because it should go pretty quickly. Even, and be building Revell's large-scale first order tie kit. Overall, we're not going to do too much with this. Two-toed cockpit area, actually, my intention is just since it's already done, just do it as is. But probably the actually, I'm going to do one thing, I think. Hopefully that will help. Hang on. Trying to adjust mic volume. Hopefully that did the trick. But anyway, as I was saying, cockpit we're basically gonna just build straight as is, and once get that done, one thing I am gonna do is do the exterior, as the job they did on it was not super great, and it's more of a dark gray as opposed to a glossy black. So that's one of the things we're going to do. So yeah, let's dig into it. Oops, God. Not one thing, it's another. Let's grab the instruction sheet. Okay. So let's see. That builds it like that. Okay. I'm gonna stick this so I can see it. Now, what it is, I'll fold open the boxes. It does make it a little more challenging to work with. Okay, so let's go ahead and find those parts. Okay. Because unfortunately, it looks like they've got it spread all over in terms of where they did all the sprues. Let me fix the camera. There we go. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, it's more of a dark gray as opposed to, you know, black that you see in the films. I'm gonna try to do a better job of making sure Mike picks up what I'm talking about. Is something I noticed was going back through the last one we did from the other night. So 2 and 3, use those guys. No, the reason I'm not doing the painting up the cockpit is mostly because most all of it's not going to be seen. So I figured, you know, why take the time and effort? Then this will get this thing done a lot faster and just sort of help build down the stash a little. Let's get those guys. Where'd the knife go? Get these guys cleaned up. So yeah, if there is, you know, anything I need to do on my end as far as, you know, tweaking sound levels and all that, please do comment, as it does help me improve these things. Okay, that guy might have to come back with the other clean up. It's a little That's good. Let's go down here. Because unfortunately, I can't exactly have the mic right in front of me. Just, I don't have the space for it. Okay, so that's good. Let's try and get this guy a little cleaner. There. So, yeah. I'm hoping by next few days after we get going, to be back on again with the pursing, to finish that out, or at least get most of the treads put together. The one thing I think I need to do is build a track jig, because I was actually at a hobby store today and saw one, but it was like $45, and no, I'm sorry, for that it just seems a little overpriced for what it is. Okay, so these go in, hold things down, and like so. Okay, so that goes in like that. Oh, nice. Basically the little armrests. Let's clean that stub up a little nicer. Okay. Totally forgot about the top one. So I've got that. And still glue it a little, even though it's a snap kit. It never hurts to do that. Well, one thing I will say about this quick setting Tamiya is it does work. I'm quite impressed with it. It does do the trick. Oops. Knock the O-ring off. And I am very happy with it. And highly recommend it. Okay, we got the seat done. Okay, next up, it's like some of the control panels that we're going to need to start assembling. So yeah, I rather decided the layout of these screws did not do a good job of it. Its parts are all over the place. 5, okay. Yeah, you would think, you would keep everything, cockpit related in one spot. Keep all the exterior stuff in another, and so on and so on. But now they got it spread all over. Okay. 45. Okay, just seeing where we need to clean it up. so that's cleared. Let's get that little nub. Okay, so that. Now, after we get this part together, I need to do one thing and plug the camera in. Then not change out the battery between the last stream and this one. Let's go together like that, right? Yeah. Okay. Will admit I'm not quite sure how these will all go together once we get everything assembled. But we'll see. Okay. Give me 1 second to find the battery cable using. Okay. There we go. Okay, we got battery all plugged in, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Okay, next up, 7 and 6. I did see that one. So. No, I did not. Okay. Alright. Let's get this guy. Oh. Come on. There. Okay. 6 and 7. Oh. So, just all over the place tonight. Alright, so we're a little bit of paint. Interesting, they use 2 different shades of paint. Bring these. Very interesting. Had not noticed that before. Okay, so get that cleared off. Where is that other? Yeah, it was just those 2 on that one, I think. Yeah. Okay. This one, this upper guy. They really did a half-assed job painting these guys up. Yeah. Honestly, if we were going to do more with this kit, I would come back, either strip these or do something with them, but since they're really not going to be seen, I'm not going to sweat it. Let's get Oh yeah, you can really see how bad it is here. Paint just really almost bubbled up. Okay. That in. There we go. Good snap there. Okay, so that's together. So now we need this bottom part and one of the panels. Actually, we're supposed to, no, okay. Oh, and 8 and 9. Okay. All right. Actually, let's grab pen first so we can make sure to get the different guys on correctly, since it's going to be hard to tell who's who once we start doing some of the assembly. That. I do plan to use the base that came with the kit once we get to that point. I think it will work just fine, and don't want to go through the hassle of excuse me, doing a full base job for it. Alright, so that's done now. Question is orientation. Or does it really matter? Okay, I think this side's got to go to the front to look at the instructions. So this goes in here. Yeah. Okay. There we go. That goes in there. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit of glue just to make sure it stays. Okay, so that's in. Now, so 2, which was the lighter color, goes towards this side. Go ahead and give the attachment node a little bit of glue. Attach. Okay. I was supposed to go like that. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we got that in. This means to look at the instructions. This goes in on that guy. Do the same on this side just to save us some trouble. Okay. Okay. So now we just need 8 and 9. So yeah, overall, no. This kit's an okay kit. It's not great, but it's not totally terrible. That, and now let's face it, it's a big scale kit. Now, you don't find that many in this scale. So let's clean up number 8. Yeah, 8. All right. Yeah, that was 9 actually, sorry. 9. So, part of the reason why I ended up only cutting out the 1, so that make sure we're not trying to play guess the part number all night. Okay. That. Let's get this prepped and get her in. Okay, I think that's basically in. Yeah. Okay. Let's get the next guy in. So I figured tonight, depending on how long it takes us, may just get to the point where we're finishing up the cockpit and closing it up, and just call it a night there. Okay, how the heck? Okay, that's odd connector. Okay. Alright, it's just a badly torn connector is all. Alright. But as I was saying, we'll probably just get to to finishing up the cockpit and closing it all up tonight, and pick up the rest of it whenever we get on again. Hopefully not 100% sure when that will be. Might be tomorrow night, it might be Tuesday night. I'm going to try and make a bit of an effort to get on and stream more often over the coming couple of weeks. But we'll see what happens. As I said, working on that Stearman project really just tied everything up. Okay, so we got that done. Now, it's like 11, 12, and 13 need to go in next. And it looks like there's an order term, so 13 first. Okay. 13. So I just taking a second to make sure I got the right part and all that. Okay, now this is going to be interesting. Oh. Or it just sort of pops off on me. Okay, so I got 13 off. Now, because it's got a little bit of a split tool. Just trying to see how best clean this guy. There we go. Okay, so that's done. It's supposed to go in there. And with those little gear level levers, point forward. Okay. Yeah, I will admit that the connector points on here definitely use some improvement. Oh, get in there. Okay, hang on. Let's find some tweezers. So I really don't want to put too much force on those lever parts, but don't. Okay. Let's hit from the underside a little. It should hopefully stay in position once it sets up. Sure. Okay, then we need to go 12. Find 12. Okay, found 11. Okay, now I found 12. And like I said, they really botched up the part layout on these sprues. And they are all over the place. And just absolutely all over the place. To the point where it's almost gets to be really hard to find. But at the end of the day, just have to keep reminding ourselves that we are building a big scale guy. It'll pay off in the end. Just about ate a bit of the plastic coming off. Okay. Let's see. So I got this just about cleaned up. Okay, so this one goes in this way with this angular guy sticking out. Starting to see why they have us doing this in a particular order. I have to tweezer it. Okay, get that in. Now just get it down all the way. Almost got it. Okay. Come on. Alright, I think I got it in, so let's continue on. So last, number 11. Okay. A lot of little lever parts on this guy. So definitely want to be careful with him. Also has a bit of flashing around the edges, so I'll clean that up a bit. At least it looks like flashing. I could be wrong. Get that cleaned. Get this last little nub on here. Do it this way. Go. There. That takes care of that. Just that little. This guy goes in here. Oh, there. Okay, that guy went in nice and easy. Blue. Okay. That done. So what's next? Okay. Alright, so closing it up, the upper shell. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're starting to build up the outer components. Top shell. What's going to be? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. What'll be interesting is what happens once we get to the point where we need to start doing some masking. That's going to be interesting to say the least. That's clean. Those went clean. These guys, given the amount of issues we've had, the other guys, I don't want these guys to cause problems when it comes to connecting everything up. Okay. This guy goes forward. Forward. On it, lined up. Okay. Start. Run everybody down. This thing really does not like come together. Go. having to do it one little bit at a time. Whoop. Okay, looks like the paint cracked a little there. Yeah, I guess they painted these things as they come out of the factory. Not like a Bandai kit where everything's, actually molded in color. They actually painted these things. So that does explain some stuff. Alright. Next up, 15. Looks like an upper sort of detail part. 15. Now some of these details we may need to come back and repaint later, but that's fine. It is what it is. Okay, whoop. So yeah, thinking we may stop after we get this guy on, is to sort of glance ahead again off into the woods. So give me a second after we get this guy on, flip through the instructions with this. Okay, so there's there. This thing. No. To go together. Super well. Oh. Okay. Let's try getting this guy on again. And get started. I think it'll go a little easier. Okay. Probably not going to need glue on this, as it's just from friction is being enough of a pill. But still glue down just to. Okay, there we go. Snap that one down. Snap that one down. That one's down too. Okay. All right. Okay. That connects that in. That closes that up. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll stop here for tonight, just so I can spread this out a little bit. So, yeah, overall we made some progress. Next time, what I think we'll do is close up the main body and assemble the wings. And once I get those done, we will get those painted with the initial light gray coat, just to check for areas we might need to fix. And yeah, so to go from there. So yeah, until next time.